Hi, I'm Randy Pridgett. I'm running for District 3 County Commission. I want to start with a little bit what makes Gulf County special to me. I grew up in these lakes, on these rivers, learned how to ski on Lake Alice, learned how to throw a cast net down there off the beach, right behind where Penny lives now. These things shaped my love for this county. And that's why I'm running, folks. Let me tell you a little bit about my background. I'm fourth generation here. My great-grandfather was one of the first founding fathers in this county. He was the letter tax collector. My grandfather was tax collector. My mother was a two-term school board member here. My roots run deep here. I began my career as a teacher in the Panhandle. I was a teacher and coach, Coach Ronald, one of the best football players ever coached. And I then went for 25 years in the Leon County school system, where I moved up through the ranks from teacher, coach, to dean of students, assistant principal, principal, divisional director, and then I retired as an assistant superintendent. During that time, I was handling over a $600 million budget. I supervised 44 school sites. I'm prepared for this county to do the work. A lot of those things that you do, that's a taxing agency. The county commission is also the taxing agency. These things correlate a lot. My experiences correlate a lot with education and managing budgets. 7 years ago, when I retired and moved down here, the first thing I wanted to do is start volunteering. Became a member of the Economic Development Council. I sat on the workforce board. I joined Sharon's North Florida Early Childhood Coalition. These are things I wanted to do. We became members of the United Methodist Church, and I'm now the vice president of the Lions Club. I wanted to give back to this community. 3 years ago, they said, hey, we're fixing to shut down Beach's Fire Department. I said, oh, no, we can't do that. What can we do? Well, we need volunteer firefighters. My wife and I joined up, and we didn't know it was going to be a years-long training. And I can tell you right now, 61-year-olds do not need to go through this kind of training. So that's something that I want to work on. I've said it throughout this campaign. So last September, I got in this. I said, hey, I'm doing this. I was the first one to do it. You know why? Because I wanted to have conversations with everyone in District 3 in this county. I wanted to see their story. And during that time, I was able to develop a platform. And it started since last year, folks. If you saw me in the Christmas parade, I've been saying it all along. Plan, preserve, and protect. Plan. We need to go from reactive to being proactive. Okay? We've got to do that. Preserve your tax dollars. When you write your check for your taxes, you want to know what those tax dollars go for. You need to be involved. All right, and the last thing is protect. We need to protect our way of life. How do we do that? We make no policy changes that will affect our natural resources. If it comes before me, it's a hard no. You can take that to the bank. Amen. Time to tap the brakes and slow the growth. You've all heard it here. We can do better on that. You vote for me, Randy Pridgett, and we're going to tap the brakes and slow the growth.